We all do it. A reflexive sorry slips out, even when we've done nothing wrong. Bumping into someone, sorry. Sharing an opinion, sorry. Simply being in the same room. For some of us, the urge to apologize is almost constant, a quiet hum beneath the surface of daily life. But what if that sorry isn't just politeness? What if it's a symptom of something deeper? A learned behavior that's slowly eroding your self-worth and preventing you from fully inhabiting your own life. This isn't about etiquette. This is about why you might be apologizing for simply existing. The roots of excessive apologizing often lie in childhood. Think back for a moment. Were you encouraged to express your needs and opinions freely? Or were you subtly, or not so subtly, taught to minimize yourself? Were you told to be quiet, not to bother others, not to make a fuss? For many, the message was clear. Your needs are less important. Your presence is an inconvenience. This isn't necessarily malicious parenting. Often, it's a product of our parents' own upbringing, a cycle of learned behavior passed down through generations. But the impact is the same. You internalize the belief that you're somehow too much, too loud, too opinionated, too demanding. To avoid rejection, you learn to shrink. You learn to preemptively apologize for simply taking up space. This isn't about guilt, it's about fear. The fear of disapproval, the fear of abandonment, the fear of not being loved. Psychologically, this is deeply intertwined with anxiety and low self-esteem. Your amygdala, the brain's fear center, is constantly scanning for threats. For someone prone to apologizing, that threat is often social judgment. Every interaction is perceived as a potential minefield. Your prefrontal cortex, responsible for rational thought, gets overridden by this fear response. This leads to a preemptive apology, a subconscious attempt to diffuse potential conflict and gain approval. It's also strongly linked to people-pleasing tendencies. You become conditioned to prioritize the needs and feelings of others above your own, believing that your worth is contingent on their approval. This creates a vicious cycle. You apologize to avoid conflict, which reinforces the belief that you should apologize, which further lowers your self-esteem. It's a survival mechanism that ultimately becomes self-defeating, but constantly diminishing yourself comes at a significant cost. It erodes your confidence, stifles your creativity, and prevents you from forming authentic connections. You become afraid to take risks, to pursue your passions, to speak your truth. You might find yourself consistently agreeing with others, even when you disagree, simply to avoid conflict. You might miss out on opportunities because you're afraid to ask for what you want, and beneath the surface, resentment begins to build. You feel exhausted from constantly managing the emotions of others, and frustrated that your own needs are never met. You become a ghost in your own life, observing from the sidelines, afraid to fully participate. You're essentially living a life dictated by the fear of what others might think. So, how do you break this deeply ingrained habit? It's not easy, but it is absolutely possible. The first step is awareness. Pay attention to how often you say sorry. Start noticing the situations where you apologize unnecessarily. Then, practice the pause. Before you utter those automatic words, take a deep breath and ask yourself, did I actually do something wrong? Or am I just preemptively apologizing for taking up space? If the answer is no, challenge yourself to simply say nothing. It will feel uncomfortable at first, but with practice, it will become easier. Start setting small boundaries. Learn to say no without feeling guilty. Prioritize your own needs and well-being. Engage in self-care activities that nourish your soul. Journaling can be incredibly helpful for processing your emotions and identifying the underlying beliefs that drive your excessive apologizing. And if these feelings are overwhelming, consider seeking therapy. A therapist can provide a safe and supportive space to explore these issues and develop healthier coping mechanisms. You deserve to exist without apology. Your voice matters. Your needs matter. Your presence matters. Reclaiming your self-worth is a journey, not a destination. There will be setbacks. There will be moments of doubt. But remember this: you are worthy of love, respect, and belonging, simply because you are you. Start small. Challenge one unnecessary apology each day. Gradually, you'll begin to dismantle the patterns of self-diminishment and step into your full power. Stop apologizing for being you. The world needs your authentic self, flaws and all. And remember, it's not about becoming perfect. It's about becoming whole. Thank you so much for watching. If this resonated with you, I'd be so grateful if you'd like this video and subscribe for more content like this. Take care.